All right, so let's take a look at question 8. An IQ test is designed so that the mean is 100 and the standard deviation is 14 for the population. Find the sample size necessary to estimate the mean IQ score of statistics students such that it can be said with 90% confidence that the sample mean is within 4 IQ points of the true mean. Assume that sigma equals 14 and determine the required sample size using technology. All right, so pretty easy to do here. The biggest concern with this problem is they give you some extraneous information. In other words, they give you some information that you don't need. But if we go to StatCrunch, and you'll notice I wrote all this information down on this piece of paper right here. But if we go to StatCrunch, and so we're looking for sample size in a t distribution. So we're going to go to stat, then we're going to select t-stat, then we're going to select one sample, then we're going to select the last one, width/sample size. All right. So our confidence level, which I have written down on the piece of paper I showed you a moment ago, is 90%. The width of a confidence interval is 2 margins of error. So if we're looking for a margin of error of 4 IQ points, the width is going to be 8 IQ points. We are actually given a usable standard deviation in this problem of 14. I'm going to go back over to this piece of paper. You notice that the mean is not necessary to calculate this, to calculate this sample size. So that is in fact extraneous information. We need the confidence level, we need the width, and we need the standard deviation, but we do not need the population mean. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and hit compute, and that gives me a sample size of 36. So let me go ahead and enter this in here. And then the question is, would it be reasonable to sample this number of students? Well, sure. Yeah, it's a fairly small number. So yes, this number, so it'd be this one right here. And this concludes this lesson.